this time to get better. And take this time to realize this person is not the man for you. He's not your future husband. He's not your future whatever you want him to be, because if he was, he would have acted right the first time. He would have realized that he had a great one in his grasp the first time. But instead, he thought you were this. He broke your heart, didn't he? He promised you the world. He promised he would always be there. And he left you. I want you to know right now, you can never beg this man back for anything, for any reason. And if you were the two last people on earth, you could never beg him back, because he's only going to further bring despair and dishonesty into your life. And I'm going to tell you the two reasons why you should never beg a man back, ever, okay? First reason, because he's just going to further use you. For real. If a man could leave you the first time, he's going to leave you a second time or give you a reason to leave him. But if you do beg him back and he comes back, he's going to further use you. And what I mean by that, he's going to use your vagine because it's free access. You loved him so much that you just want him to be back in your good graces. You think that your love and your warmth and all the meals and all the folding up his dirty laundry and cleaning it and whatever else to it will make him love you. He's not going to love you because he don't love himself, honey. Do not beg him back, because he's going to use you up for your time, your money, and your companionship. He's like, this shorty loves me so much. She don't care that I just drug her through the mud. She don't care that I'm using her and Becky and Keisha and Susie and Sonia at the same time. This girl is dumb. He thinks of you as a dummy, like little dummy for real. Don't be dumb for these men, because I'm telling you, there's so many other men in the world. There's so many other things that you could be focused on after you go through a dumping or you have to dump somebody else. Don't ever bring him back, because he's going to use you. Secondly, I don't know if this is worse than the first one or not, but he is going to break your heart again. Now, I've been in a situation where I gave someone a second chance because they asked for it. And I really wanted them to be back anyways. And when I gave them that chance to come back, they did me dirtier than the first time. They hurt me harder and deeper than the first time. I'm telling you, you beg a man back, or if he begged to come back, but specifically in this video, you beg him back and he comes back, he's going to break your heart. Because a man that really loves you, he would never leave you in the first place. He would never choose nobody else over you in the first place. He would be a real man, let go of his punkish tendencies, let go of what his boys told him to do, let go of what his father did to him and what his mama did to him, and love you and pour into you, and also pour into himself in the dark. He's going to be using his time to read self-help books. He's going to mentally decompress. He's not going to use other women instead of using you as his woman to help him get over his pain, right? And I don't mean using you in a negative way. I mean like using you to have someone to confide in, someone to have a sacred space with, right? This man is going to further break your heart into further pieces, therefore damaging you even more, therefore taking you even more time to get over his debauchery. Don't ever beg a man back. It's not going to be worth it. So instead of begging a man back, this is what I want you to do. I actually want you to heal. I actually want you to take your time and get back to who you were before this scrub came into your life, okay? I want you to cry. And I mean, if you got a boo-hoo cry, do it. I want you to write at your feelings. I want you to scream. I want you to go on walks. I want you to sweat out the pain. I want you to get a gym membership. I want you to start eating right. I don't want you to overeat. I don't want you to binge eat. I want you to take this time to get better. And take this time to realize this person is not the man for you. He's not your future husband. He's not your future whatever you want him to be, because if he was, he would have acted right the first time. He would have realized that he had a great one in his grasp the first time. But instead, he thought you were disposable. He thought you was a hefty trash bag or something, right? Like he thought you could throw you in a dumpster and that you would come running back. And you did if you had to beg him back. Now, usually a man will come back If he's smart, he's coming back within a week. But if he's not smart, he's coming back within 2 weeks, a month, 6 months, a year, 3 or 5 years, 10 years later. I don't know why a man would want to come back that late and think that you can have a conversation with me. Go have a conversation with the bitch you left me for. Anyways, I want you to heal. I want you to get over this pain that this gremlin brought into your life, because you actually deserve the best. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, the women have to give themselves the best because a man doesn't know how to do that. Usually men are so empty on the inside because they didn't have a dad. They didn't have a mom. They have these sob stories. They want to play the victim. A real man will self-identify his issues, address them, and then move on so that he can become a better person for his future woman and his future children. If a man can't do that, and sometimes you could be the catalyst in his life for him to do that, but if he cannot do that, don't you ever beg him back when he leaves. Ever. I want you to level up so that all he's going to do is actually log into his fake Instagram accounts and follow you, and you'll know he's watching your stories because you know like what kind of names he would choose for a fake Instagram account. If he got to live the rest of his life watching you and stalking you, make sure you give him something to look at, okay?